Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is like 70 degrees. I'm at the beach right now. It's so beautiful. Today's like December 31st and I took advantage to like come in this beautiful weather. So today I'm going to talk about the fact that I quit my job a couple of weeks ago. I think it's about 2-3 weeks now. So this is how it started. Alright, this is how it happened. So I was working. Okay, so this is how it started. My first job ever was KFC. I had pride in my job because, well, my dad did not want me working at all because he wanted to like basically control us, like, you know, typical African. He said if I ever had a job, I should work at a bank, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna get a job no matter what because I do not want you to control me. So I loved KFC. It was a really good job. I gained like customer service, I gained like people skills or whatever, and I had the dopest manager ever. They were Jamaican, and you know, my African ass, we used to have like the chicken in the back, and then after like 8 o'clock or something, we'll start to make like either jerk chicken. We used to make like really dope food. Well, I worked there for like I don't know, it was a couple of months or something, and after a while, like, I guess the company was like under new management or whatever, so my manager left and I left my ass too because it just got different. And then I ended up moving to like New York by myself, and what had happened was like I was like, all right, I'm not gonna work, like I don't know what to do. I wanted to go to school, and I don't know, I went to the club with my friend, and when I went to the club with my friend, we went to like it's like a bar plus food, and then like there's a strip joint close by. Like it's in the same thing. So I went to this place, you know, I got decked out, I was cute as fuck, you know, whatever. And the owner came and approached me. He told me, do you want to work? And I'm like, what? And then he was like, oh, do you want to work? Like, and I was just like, doing what? And then he was like, well, do you want to make a lot of money? And I said, okay. And then he told me that I could be a bartender. He asked if I had a bartending license. I said, at this time, I was still like 17 years old. And I was just like, I'm sure. So he told me, like, be honest with me. So I said, no, I don't have my bartending license, but I could go and get one. And he told me, like, all right, you just come here as long as you have your ID, your social security, and like anything you need to work, and I will create something for you. So I will not disclose the place that I worked because obviously he might get in trouble. So I ended up going there, and my first day, well, he got my like a bartending license already or whatever for me. He just told me that I have to pay like $100 for it. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I paid for it, and then my first day, oh my god, I was so scared, you guys. Like, there were these beautiful women, and I thought I looked bomb, but no. So like my first day, I made like I think $900 or something, and to me I was just like, oh shoot, if it's my first day making 900, I could make way more. So I ended up going to like, you know, in this bartending job or whatever, and the more I got into it, the more better I got. So I improved my makeup, I improved my hair, I improved my freaking outfits. It was mad fucking bomb. And then it was like kind of high profile-y or whatever. And I was just like, damn, because I used to wear like skimpy stuff or whatever. So I was just like, damn, this is not how I want to present myself. Let me go to a place that's a little low-key. So I ended up going to a place that's a little low-key, and I made way more money. Weird. I made way more money. So I was in that entertainment, fast lifestyle, right? So to me, I loved it a lot because like I made a lot of money, but I hated it at the fact because I used to sleep night. I mean, I used to work at night, sleep all day. I had no freaking structure. I had a lot of money, but I was miserable because I didn't have my family. I didn't have, like, everyone kind of like shunned me or whatever. I didn't have my family. I had no freaking friends. Everyone was fucking fake around me, and it was toxic. And then like I traveled, I did a lot, but like it was so toxic, and like that lifestyle, whatever, was toxic. So I wanted something different. And you know, my crazy ass, I said, I want to move to California. Not knowing that it's like expensive. But at that time, like, I'm freaking 19, making like $10,000-15,000 just a month. So I was just like, whatever. Even sometimes in like 3 weeks. And so I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Cali. So I ended up like moving to Cali. And oh, first I had a surgery, and like once I had a surgery and I realized like nobody was really fucking with me like that. Like they would come to my VIPs, they would do everything, but they would never come to like important things in my life. So I said, all right, whatever. So I moved to California. First of all, you know me, I'm very bougie. I moved to like one of the elite places. It's like a retirement place for most, and it's super expensive to live there. Palm Springs, please. I moved to Palm Springs. I just controlled everything. I had so much fun. I literally did not work for like 6 months. I was just like living my best life or whatever. And then money started running a little low. So what did I do? Take my ass back to the club. I took my ass back to the club. Sorry guys, it was a notification. I took my ass back to the club, so I was doing back and forth. And then I was making a lot of money. But then I'm like, damn, it's either I move back to like the East Coast or I just stay in Cali. And I'm like, all right, I want to stay in Cali. I really want to change my life. And this is the reason I came here. But you know, once I started seeing the palm trees, the mountains, the freaking like view and stuff, I got so carried away. So I ended up saying, all right, I'm going to make a dedication to myself that I'm going to change my life. And crazy thing, I thought that like a 9-to-5 job was like the thing to do because everyone kind of shunned me for doing what I was doing. So I was like, all right, let me just get a 9-to-5 and I'm going to like control everything, right? So I was talking to my mentor. He told me like, all right, you need to work. And I was just like, ugh. So the first thing I did was caregiving. Oh my God, it was like the worst. Well, it was like the best because it was rewarding and I'm gonna get good karma for it. But it was like the fucking worst. Oh my God, I felt like it was just bad. So I quit that job. And then I worked at a hotel. I was just like, oh my God, you stupid bitch. Like I've been to 5-star hotels. I'm not doing this. The manager was like annoying. So I quit. And then I started, then he told me, and I talked to my mentor, I'm like, I'm not fit for this fucking life. It's stupid. And he told me, all right, do something that you love. Like, what do you love? So to me, I'm like, I love money. He was like, all right, but you're going to be in like a 9-to-5 job. So you need to like think differently. So I was just like, all right, I love fashion, I love shopping. And he was like, all right, not shopping, but if you love fashion, why don't you try retail? And I said, whatever, guess I'll try retail. And then I tried my first job, retail. I never took it serious. It was like some high-end luxury place, and I quit my job. I quit that. As fast as I got a job, the fastest I quit. It was good, but like I was just not taking it any serious. And then I worked in one of the highest paying, it's like the #1 store of retail, and like #1 in America. I worked there. Did not take it serious. I met the CEO. Okay. So I met the CEO. At that time I didn't care because I thought I was the one making money, because like I made like what, 100,000 K. My dumbass. Oh my God. I met the CEO. I met the chairperson, whatever, the vice president, everything. I was so stupid. I thought I was on top of the world. Like $200,000 is nothing compared to what these people are making. So I didn't take it serious. It was so dumb of me now that I think about it. And I had so many opportunities or whatever, right? I didn't take that job serious. I mean, a bunch of bullshit was happening to me. I broke my freaking finger. Well, like my finger, like, I don't know, it broke. My eye ended up being like freaking lines and stuff. It was just a mess. So like I just said, all right, this place is toxic for me. And then like everyone was acting so like sedity, but I didn't even realize it's like the #1 fucking retail place, and this is like the #1 store. And since I met everyone, I was just like, whatever, I don't care. So I went to fashion shows. I quit the job. I started going to fashion shows. I was just like, fuck this shit. And then I would travel like crazy. And then the money was going low. So I went back to the club. And then I went back to the club and I was like, all right, I need to stop doing this. So I ended up getting another like luxury job or whatever. And I started to take it a little serious, right? But it was an all girls, all girls were working there. Oh my God, there's so much drama for no freaking reason. I took it very, very seriously. But I was just like a sales associate. I went up in there. There was this lady. She was like 34 years old. She thinks she was doing something because she would make like they will have a quota, and then it would be like 10K or whatever. Like it was just like a quota, and by the quota you make your commission, and then you make your hourly already too. So this bitch was like 35 years old. Sorry for cursing. She was like 34, 35. She thought she was like owning it because she's done retail experience for 10 years. But mine, I only did it for like what, 5 months altogether. It's like 10 jobs I had, and I had to like strategize everything. I was like, all right, so I'm doing this like job, right, and I'm getting commission. Let me look at all the numbers. Let me see how the job is done. Please, that lady was no competition to me. She was old and tired, and I was number one in the entire like area that I was working. So she started getting mad at me. She started being vindictive and doing stupid shit to me, and I was just like, oh my god, why is it every time I'm working a job, like, because if every time I'm working a job I have to make sure that I'm the number one person. Like, I'm very competitive, and like this 35-year-old lady was thinking that she was hot shit. When I went in there, it took me a month to really learn everything. Please, she was nobody. And then she really tried to bully me. So I was just like, all right, whatever. And I was like, it's not worth it. So then I think I took a trip to like Miami or something. She got fucking jealous, and she started saying like, she was like, oh, you're nothing, you're nobody, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, but I want you to go and travel. And she didn't have enough money. So I was just like, all right, fuck it, I don't care. I just quit. I was just like, it's not worth it. So then I was like, oh my god. So like my mentor is like out here lecturing me, and he's telling me like, oh, you need to do something. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna take this. I took it serious the first time, and he kept scolding me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I worked at this beachwear place, and I said, all right, I was a sales associate at all the jobs, and like people wanted me to like excel, but I didn't stay long enough to like excel. So I was like, all right. So I came into this like this one place or whatever. Everyone was so nice in the beginning. Everyone was so nice or whatever. And then you know me, I'm competitive, and I'm that bitch. So I was just like, all right, whatever. So I was a sales associate. 3 months later, I became a no. When I got in here, I was a key holder. 3 months, because I really took this job seriously, and like numbers don't lie. Like, everyone could lie, people could be hating or whatever, but numbers don't lie. My numbers clearly spoke for me. Everyone wanted to go against me, so I was like, whatever. So like they're trying to go against me, and I'm like, girl, like, do you know, I used to bartend, bitch. Like, you are nothing compared to these bitches that used to be crazy. So this bitch almost tried to kill me once. So you're nothing. Like, this is petty work. And then after this, like, they all try to gang up on me, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna prove with my numbers. So my numbers improved, and 3 months later, I was an assistant manager. I joked about it. I had a friend come and work with me, but it was a toxic situation, so she had to get fired. And then when she got let go, I was just like, all right, because they told me to be a manager, and I was like, I'm not ready, because I didn't know how long I was gonna work, but I did take it seriously. So I was just like, all right, whatever. So after she freaking left, I was just like, all right, I'm ready to be a manager. So then because they kept like telling me, be a manager, be a manager, be a manager. I put my girl on to be a manager. She did not know what to do with herself. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'm ready. It's gonna be more money anyways. In freaking like what, 6 months of just working at this job, I'm already a store manager. And then I was just like, oh shit, now I really got responsibilities on my fucking hands. And then as a store manager, I run the entire stuff. Our store was #1 ever since I became manager. For like, when I was still assistant manager, like our store was #1 since I got there. And I was just like, I could prove to everybody that I'm #1. But then I was just started to realize, like, damn, because I wanted to have my own boutique, but I always mess around. I'm always like a little scared or whatever. So I was like, all right. So I told my dad, like, yo, you need to help me, because I want to be like, I could pay for it myself, but why would I use my own money? Please, somebody needs to invest in me. So I was just like, all right, I need to have my own boutique. So then I started like really researching into my boutique, and then it was so weird. It was so weird. So I don't know, for some reason I started like eating, because I was working at this like beachwear. Like, I already knew my body was like amazing, but I was like, damn, I really want to have an amazing body, because that's how I could like get these bitches to be hating on me, because, you know, I kind of like that drama, but not really anymore. But I was just like, all right. So I started working out. started working out, and I started eating better. And I don't know what happened to me, but like my whole perspective of life changed. So I was like, all right, I started eating better. I started like thinking better. Like my mindset changed, and I was just like, what am I doing here? I'm not knocking anyone that has a 9 to 5. I was just like, this is not me. Like, I'm like a beast. Like, I need to be creative. And like, I felt like the 9 to 5 job was like taking away my creativity. And to me, I kind of felt like it was like an insult to my like my intelligence. Like, I don't knock anyone down, but I was just like, I need to quit this job. So I had to come up with a strategy. I was just like, all right, so I want this boutique, right? And then I started wanting to do wellness too. So I was just like, I need to get the fuck out of here, because like I went on a trip, and my trip was interrupted because now I'm a store manager, so I had to come and freaking work and have all these responsibilities. And I said, you know what, like I have to quit my job because it's not worth it for me. Because like toxic, whatever, I could handle that. Like bitches hating, please, do you see me? Not in a mean way, but do you see me? And then but I had to like like let go, because my mindset changed. And then I was telling one of the girls, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna quit. And she was just like, what? You're like my boss, why are you quitting? And I'm just like, because I just feel like my direction is different. And then like she was like trying to be like, oh, you know, whatever you want to do, da, 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 as long as you're happy. And I'm just like, oh my god. So I talked to my boyfriend, I'm like, babe, I'm gonna quit. He was just like, shit, finally, because you always complaining to me about your damn job. And I was just, and then he told me to like do what I really want to do. And what I want to do is like expand my mind, expand my creativity. I want to travel the world. I cannot do that with a 9 to 5 job. Like, they don't even pay me enough to even travel. I have my own money, that's why I ended up traveling. But they didn't pay me. Like, none of the money that I worked for the 9 to 5 really helped me. So I was just like, this ain't it. So I ended up like quitting. I put my 2 weeks in. I put my 2 weeks in everything, and I barely take 2 weeks. So I put my 2 weeks in, and I was trying to work, but then this bitch tried me. So I was just like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And I just said, fuck this, left in the middle of everything. And then I was just like, all right, so now I really need to take myself seriously. So now I have like a lot more freedom. I'm at the beach right now. Like, I could have been working, but I'm at the beach. The view is freaking immaculate. I could do whatever the hell I want now. I'm doing YouTube. Like, my boutique is gonna open soon. My boyfriend does art. Like, we're creative people. Like, we shouldn't be at like a 9 to 5. Like, not to be rude to anyone, but I just know exactly what I want. Like I don't know. I know exactly what I want. So I just like decided to quit my job. I mean, this is after like what, 2-3 weeks now. I've done everything already. Like, I've done everything that I want to do, and I want to do more. And I just see a different future. I feel like I'm not trapped anymore. I feel like I could be more creative. I could do what I really, really want to do. And like, I just know like my future is so freaking bright. Like, I was not even nervous. I thought I was gonna be nervous and scared and say, what am I gonna do next? But like, I know exactly what I want to do. So I quit that job, and people were telling me like, oh my god, you're crazy, why would you do that? And I said, listen, I'm that bitch. So like, I know I'm gonna do amazing in this world. And like, now I just realized I want to help people. I want to like expand my mind so I could educate people with different stuff. I want to like be a big difference. Like, I want to be a huge impact. Like, I want to if you guys have any questions for me with like being a sales associate, anything in retail, I got that in a bag. I could educate y'all with all this retail stuff. I could make sure you get your commission to a higher level. I know everything, the ins, outs. I know the corporate stuff, the corporate secrets, corporate lies, everything. I know it all. But I don't know. So like, I just know that my future is bright. So like, I'm very, very, very confident. I'm just like so happy. I even stopped drinking. So like, it's like really, really, really helping me. So I want you guys, if you guys have any questions, you go let me know. But I'm done with I'm done with my 9 to 5. I'm done with corporate jobs. I'm done with everything. And if you guys have any questions for me of how, like, you're gonna see my success. Like, I'm successful. I'm a millionaire. Like, what? I am that bitch. Like, so just like, let me know if you need any if you have any questions for me. Okay, so now like the birds are coming, so I gotta go. But before I leave, I want to show you guys like my beautiful beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Oh, sorry. Let me show you my beautiful view. How do you do it from this one?